Hey guys, good morning. Alright, I do believe we are live. There we go. Okay, let's start out with a quick word. We are going to begin our Samuel books. We have Samuel 1, or 1 Samuel, and 2 Samuel. Let's go ahead and get into a quick message, and then we are going to see what these books have in store for us, or at least the beginning of them. Alright. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Okay. Alrighty, so we have Surah 29, line 30. Just a short little line here. Surah 29, line 30. And it reads, He said, O my Lord, help thou me against people who do mischief. Alright. He said, Alright, well, short and sweet, I would suppose, right? But this actually alludes to what we'll be talking about in Samuel today, which is crying out to the Lord for help. How often does this occur in our lives? We might catch ourselves saying, oh my Lord, right? Or my Lord, Lord, right? Lord. And sometimes we have to be careful because it can shred a line from maybe using the Lord's name in vain versus actually expressing interest for help or assistance. So we just, of course, have to be careful with the way that we use the Lord's name. But we do know that it is mighty and powerful, and it does work. It does do its job, right? He said, O my Lord, help thou me against people who do mischief. So we are discovering this common theme with mischief, or those who are doing mischief. And without getting too specific, I wouldn't say it's too apparent in my life, but I would say that both myself and Ian, my husband, we do our best to stay away from the mischief. We might poke our heads behind the curtain to see what's going on, or what the general energy or consensus is, but we do our best to shift away from that sort of interest or behavior. So we definitely, we're on the right side of the tracks with that one. And I would say we're not necessarily calling out to the Lord to help us deal with certain people because we just do not involve with certain people at all. Not to say that we're being judgmental or what have you, but just setting clear boundaries for how our life is structured. So yes, protecting your energy is very, very important. So that's one thing. And then if you do come about a place where there is mischievous energy going on, you can always call to the Lord for help and assistance, which is something I've done in the past. But yes, using the Lord's name, not in vain, but in actual need of the Lord. It's very, very powerful. Just keep that in the back of your head whenever the Lord's name might come up, right? Know that it is a good channeler. It's a good word to use when you are in need of assistance. So, yes, my Lord, in the name of Allah. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Samuel. We will talk a little bit about crying out to the Lord for help. And the Lord actually calls upon somebody, which is Samuel, and we're going to discover that narrative as well, that you may have heard before. Most of the book is unfamiliar to me. Personally, I forget what happens after certain parts, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Thanks, guys, for listening. I'll catch you back in just a few